Okay, welcome back to my channel. Let's continue with the last question, which is the question 4, that says, given that log base 10 of 5 is equal to 0.699 and log base 10 of 3 is equal to what? 0.477, find log 45 without using mathematical what? Table. Without using mathematical table simply means that we are not expected to use our logarithm table to find log 45. So how do I get the log 45 since I'm not going to use the mathematical what? Table? I'm only permitted to use the given information provided. What's the given information provided? Log base 10 of 5, which is 0.699, and log base 10 of 3, which is 0.477. So the question now is, how do I express 45 to be a product of what? 5 and what? 3. Would I say that log 45 is the same thing as saying log 45 is the same thing as saying 5 times 3 times what? 3. 5 times 3 is what? 15. 15 times 3 will give us what? 45. So what do you mean that I've not changed what we are supposed to solve? We are supposed to solve what? Log 45. But we are now writing this as what? 5 times 5 times what? 5 times 3 times what? 3. If you remember from the laws of logarithm, where we say that if we have two numbers passing each other, that we can apply the laws of logarithm that say that this is going to be the sum of the logarithm of the individual numbers. So I can now write this as log base 10 of what? 5 plus log base 10 of 3 plus log base 10 of what? 3. Do I know what is log base 10 of 5? Yes. Do I know what is log base 10 of 3? Yes. Do I know what is log base 10 of the other 3? Yes. Without using any table. Obviously, you can also, it's not permitted again that you use calculator for this part again. So how do I solve this? What do you mean that log 45 is the same thing as log base 10 of 5 was given to us as 0.699 plus what is log base 10 of 3? It was given to us as 0.477 plus the second part 0.477. So we can go on to what? Add these three numbers together. So okay. So when we add 0.699 plus 0.477 plus 0.477, what will this give us? It's going to give us 1.653. 1.653. Therefore, we can now conclude that log 45 is equal to what? 1.653. And this is what? The solution to question I. Now, let us look at the II part. The II part says, hence, solve s raised to power 0.8265 is equal to what? 45. Now, if you look at this question, s raised to power 0.8265 is equal to what? 45. How can I solve this? When I look at this, you observe that this is what? An equation that have the left hand side has 110, while the right hand side also have 110. We are saying that logarithm can also help us to solve a question like this. So what do? We take the log of what? Both sides. Of both sides. So when I take the log of both sides, this will now give me log x of 0.8265 is equals to log of what? 45. Now if you look at the left hand side, this is what? A logarithm with a power 0.8265. While on the right hand side, I just have what? Log 45. Do I know log 45? Yes, from my I question, I've already solved log 45 to be what? 1.653. So, on my left hand side, I can also apply one of the laws of the logarithm, which says the power law. And I can write this as what? 0.8265 log x. This is what the power law states. I can also write this to be what? This for the power law. And this will be equals to, what is log 45? 1.653. What do we do next? Remember that what we are looking for is actually what? X. So the first thing is that I have to remove the coefficient of log x here by dividing through by what? 0.8265. We said in the equation, if I'm going to remove this part by division, for this equation to be correct, I must also do the same thing on my right hand side. So I need to also divide here again by 0.8265. So that this will cancel this. We are left with what? Log x is equals to, let us try to divide this. We are trying to divide 1.652. So when we divide this, it's going to give us what? 2. Remember, in logarithm, we are saying that if a logarithm does not have base here, what do you mean that is a base 10 already? So what do you mean that the base of this logarithm is actually what? 10. So this is what? A simple logarithm what? Equation that log base 10 of x is equals to what? 2. Can I find x? Yes. How do I find my s? I will change this to what? The is corresponding index form. What's the corresponding index form of this equation? We say that the corresponding index form would not be the base of the logarithm will also be the base of the indices. In this case, the base is what? 10. While the answer to the logarithm, which is the right hand side of the logarithm, would not be the power to the indices. So the answer is what? 2. So the power is going to be what? 2. And it will be equal to what? The logarithm number itself, x. What is 10 raised to the power 2? This is 100. Is equal to what? X. Therefore, we cannot say that x is equal to what? 100. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Don't forget to what? Subscribe.